Hey there, card folk. Speedrobo here. So today I'm doing a pretty quick and dirty fire off of a episode of Exploring Card Game Design. This episode is all about product design and how to calculate what the price of your product needs to be when you're ready to bring it to market. This is also going to help you figure out, what your manufacturing costs should be, if this product's even market viable, so on and so forth. This video was a request from one of our clients, one of our consulting clients, in fact. He asked me a question the other day of just like, hey, I need some help. How do I properly figure out what my recommended retail price for my products should be? And I said, you know what, that's such a great question that this needs to be a video for everybody out there to learn from. So I'm going to make that as soon as I can for you. Incorrect pricing on your game is a mistake that I've seen a lot, especially a lot recently in the indie TCG field, including in the VTuber TCG field. And that's another reason why I want to talk about it today. So what we're going to do is we are going to essentially play pretend, and I'm going to record myself going through all the steps that I take when it comes to my initial product design, getting manufacturing quotes, and going from there, and we'll see where it takes us. So to get started, what I always do is I pull up a spreadsheet, and today we're going to use Google Sheets, and we're just going to call this pretend. We'll just call this pretend TCG. And what we're going to make today is we're going to make a TCG product, because I know that that's what most people are going to be interested in seeing. So on this, what we're going to write down is we're going to write all the components that go into a booster box. And while your first product for a TCG should always be a 2-player starter set, pretty much no matter what, or at the very least a single-player starter set, we are going to play pretend with a booster box today, because the booster boxes are where most of the pricing issues come from. Starter decks, usually people can just kind of, find their way into making it work. So we've got the name, we've got the material, we've got the notes, any notes we need. We've got rarity distribution, in case that's important for the specific component. And then we've got the, let me go ahead and move this down one. And then we've got the price per unit. And by the way, if you get a quote from my company, it's probably going to look something similar to this. Maybe a little bit more fancy, but we like to keep it straightforward for everybody. And then let's say, I'm interested in seeing what I can do for a very small run of the TCG. Let's see if we can do 100 boxes. That's my cat. Don't worry, he's going to be making some noise in the background. He's got the zoomies tonight. Let's say we've got 3 rarities in our TCG. We've got common, we've got rares, and then we've got ultra rare. And then let's say we've got a total of 100 unique cards in the set. So let's go ahead and just say the breakdown is something like 60 commons, 30 different, so 60 different commons, 30 different rares, and 10 different ultra rare. Something like that. Pretty standard stuff, pretty simple stuff, very straightforward. Let's say we're doing 7 card booster packs, right? Do 7 card booster packs, 5 commons per pack, and then 2 rares per pack, and then, I don't know, 1 in every 10 packs, a rare becomes an ultra rare. Okay, seems pretty reasonable. Material, we're going to do, 130 silk finish white core. Pretty decent cardstock. We're going to do that for, all of them. Now, the question is, we need the packs, right? Let's get the packs in. Material, we'll do these as the paper booster packs like we like to do at the company. So it's going to be, 100-pound bond. How many packs do we want per box? Let's go ahead and say that we want 24 packs per box. There's about 2 standard pack sizes that games like to do. You've got your 24 and your 36. I say we just do 24 packs per box. And then rarity distribution, 5 commons plus 2 foils per pack. Great. Then we need the box itself. We like to do about an 8-point poster board on that. A little on the thinner side, but, keeps costs down. Just, the one box, nothing special going in there. And then we shrink wrap the whole thing. And, Bob's your uncle. Just a nice, just clear shrink wrap, standard stuff. Neat. We've got the total and the total for order. That's total per unit and then total per order. All right, great. Okay, so we're back. And these are very rough numbers, not, accurate to what you'd really get from a quote for a company, but it's kind of like ballpark. And, as you can see, total per unit on these booster boxes, and this is after, shipping and tax, all that jazz. Manufacturing costs $47 if you want 100, $40 if you want 500, and there's the total for the order. Okay, now that we have that price in mind, a lot of people then think, okay, well, what margins, would I want to see here? And then they just kind of take, oh, if it costs me, $50 to make a box, let me go ahead and add on, 50% to that, and then we get, I should be charging, $75, and then I get 50%, or maybe I want to double my money, right? Because I want to be able to offer this product at 50% off retail to game stores and distributors. Yeah, that would make sense, right? So with that in mind, then I'd want to have the price point, if I'm ordering 100 boxes for this product, to be $100 a box, if I'm going with this as my manufacturing and this is the cost. Okay, well, you can't just end there, and a lot of people do, and that's where a lot of pricing issues come into play. We just kind of stop there and say, well, that's good enough, right? We need to dig a little bit deeper. And so I'm going to show you how I dig a little bit deeper and I see what I would want to price things at. So, let's go ahead and just assume we're shooting for an MSRP, $100 a box. That allows us to, cut the cost in half to sell to, or even do a 40% discount, which is usually good enough to get our product into game stores in order to, not lose money on the sale of the box. We don't really make money, but we don't lose money. So, that's okay. And if we're doing $100 a box, 24 packs a box, our cost per pack is about $4.20. All right, let's go see if that's reasonable. So you always want to, pull up Google and just say, Pokemon booster pack MSRP. And we're going to just kind of see, hey, Pokemon Center, this is the official Pokemon website. This is straight from the source where you can buy cards. Let's go see if they have booster packs. They've got booster boxes, an individual booster pack. Here we go. Individual booster pack, $4.50. So that sounds pretty good at first, but we're pretty close to this price. And keep in mind, we only have 7 cards per pack, and Pokemon has 10. Well, it's not awesome for us, is it? So maybe that's a little bit of a problem. Maybe we should be a little bit lower. Okay, let's keep looking. Let's check some of the other big games. let's check Magic the Gathering Booster Pack MSRP. Well, let's see. Wizards.com. Oh, perfect. Wizards.com. This is from, again, the source. Listing returns the listing MSRP with foundations. So let's see. A play booster, a single booster pack, is $5.25. Oh, well, that's great, isn't it? You know, like we're way lower than that, and even some of them go up to like $5.50 or even $7. Okay. Well, again, you have to think about what comes in that pack. How many cards are in a Magic the Gathering pack? Let's find out. Draft booster. Look at that. 15 cards, 20 cards, 15 cards, 15 cards. Oh, geez. It looks like... Here's a recent one. 14 cards. Uh-oh. They've got double the number of cards that we have. Okay, that's something to consider, and we're only $1 less. Are we really providing the value that we want to be to our customers? Maybe not. Let's look at another game, because these booster boxes, Pokemon, Magic, you know, they're the 36-pack style. Let's take a look at one of the big games that has a 24-pack style. Let's take a look at Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's see. Oh, perfect. YuGiOhCard.com, the official website. This is where you need to go to see. What's the newest set? They just released Maze of the Master. This is the newest set. Perfect. Let's learn more. Okay, 7 cards per pack, $4.49 per pack. All right, this is finally where we're a little bit more competitive, right? We're about the same price, and we offer the same number of cards per pack. But there's a little bit of a kicker, isn't there? In this set, you get 1 foil card, but 6 rare cards per pack. That means that they have that embossed text. We don't, we're just commons. Since that was a special set, let's take a look at one of their regular sets. How about Alliance Insight? This is the upcoming set. Same cost per pack, but 9 cards per pack. So again, we have to think, are we really providing the right value that we need to our customers? And you might be saying, well, you know, we're kind of close enough to a lot of these larger companies. It's not that bad of a value proposition. Well, here's something you need to keep in mind. The issue that you're going to run into is you need to give your potential customers a reason to pick up your TCG over Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon. If you're a small indie company, you aren't going to have the infrastructure or resources that Konami, Wizards, or the Pokemon Company has, are you? You're not going to have the player base that these games have. That's inherent value that these games provide to their players. I can purchase a deck of Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon, or Magic cards, go to any game store anywhere in the country, and reliably be able to find somebody to play with. Is that going to be possible with your brand new IP, with your indie game? Obviously, no. So you need to provide some other reason why a prospective customer would want to pick up your title. And one good way to do it is by providing a better value proposition than these larger companies. But that's not all. Now that we've looked at the big three, let's take a look at some more games kind of in our sphere of influence. Let's take a look at some more indie titles and see what they're offering and if we are competitive with that. Because if we're competitive in, you know, the lower tiers of the space, then maybe we're still doing okay. Let's take a look at Flesh and Blood. All right, price per display, $120. 24 packs per display. Okay, well, let's do some quick, you know, reverse engineering there. So 120 divided by 24. $5 a pack. Yeah, they cost more than us. Flat out. No two ways about it. 16 cards per pack. Okay, so again, whoops, we've got a little bit of a problem, yeah? So we're only doing like 2 rare or higher per pack. But here they've got, 11 commons, one token or expansion slot, two rares, a rainbow foil, and sometimes you'll get a cold foil that replaces your token. Yeah, they've got a better value proposition than what we're looking at. They're less than $1 more, and they give you a lot more per pack. Well, that's not looking good for our perspective product, is it? Let's keep looking around. So we've looked at Flesh and Blood. Let's check out Alestrals. Shop Alestrals. Hey, that's what we're looking for, isn't it? I don't really want a booster box. Do you have booster packs? Blister pack, maybe? Blister pack's a single pack. Yeah, here we go. Base set blister pack for $3.50, and as you can see in the picture, if we'll stop running around, 10 cards per pack. So they have more cards, and they cost less than us. Uh-oh. And so, as you can see, even among the indie card games, well, let's check one more. Let's check in with my homie Claudio over at Primal. Let's see what Primal's doing. Oh, they've got a whole sales sheet. I love that. Thank you, guys. Let's see. Oh, it's a little bit hard to read. Do you just have like a storefront for me, guys? Oh, perfect. Buy Primal. Thank you. Booster box. That's what I want. All right, perfect. This is their newest set, Battlers of Bethesda. It is $110 for a box. You get, as you can see, 12 cards per pack. Oop, uh-oh. How many packs per box? 24 packs. Okay. So 110 divided by 24. Yep, they're, $4.60 a pack, which is about the same price, but yep, they give you 12 cards per pack with 2 foils per pack. Okay, still not looking great for us. And yep, I would say that Primal is offering a better value proposition. So now that we've looked at all of that, right, what can we say our price point should be? Well, while, booster box of $100 with 7 cards per pack isn't that bad, we can see that most of our competition in both the, big three and in the indie space is actually, in general, got a little bit better pricing than us. So we might want to consider dropping that price point down and finding a manufacturer that can help us offer a better price point. Maybe we have to manufacture overseas. Maybe we need to manufacture in a larger quantity. I'm not sure, but that might be a good idea to go ahead. Or maybe we go back and we ask our manufacturer, hey, can we say maybe increase this to 8 commons per pack, right? Let's see sort of what that price point does. And then maybe let's say that only increases it to $20 and, $16. Okay, 52. Now with that, we can, put our price point at, say, Primal 110 a booster box, and we'll be good to go. So this is what you should be doing when you're trying to figure out, how do I price my game? How do I manufacture my game? How do I design my products going forward? It's all interconnected, and it all needs to line up and make sense and make it so that your game is market viable and offering a proper value proposition to your prospective clients and players. I hope that helps, and I hope that helps shed a light on how to, properly price and research your game. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. If you want to support what we do on this website, best thing you can do, go to speedrobogames.com, check us out, buy something from the store. One of our games catches your attention, pick up a copy. Maybe even buy like our value random bundle. And of course, like and subscribe for more card game design tips and advice right here. And like I said, if you have any specific questions, reach out. Very easy guy to get a hold of. Always down to chat. and I will catch you next time.